From what I was told from the person who sat in on this meeting, if she comes back, to arrange for a reset, it wouldn't be at the Coliseum. It'd be like at the Zappos Theater. And
George Will's going to want to jump on this. We only have 1 minute here. We only have 1 minute.
I think the next choice would be
we have 2.
2 minutes. Okay, go to break.
possibly.
What makes new mail any different? Our treatments can work.
I think they would attempt to work out something because it's still part of the Caesar situation.
Right.
And I don't think, well, unless they were now, there's a new show going on in the Red Theater. But the one that's in the other one is in
New mail still help them be at their best.
small.
New mail offers low T treatments, peptide therapy,
They would have to
medically
go to
managed weight loss, and treatments for hair loss.
Ron, do you want him to take his guitar out?
702-919-0609 or visit online at numale.com. Call New Mail Medical Center at 702-919-0609. That's 702-919-0609. New Mail, the experts in men's sexual health.
1 minute, y'all.
There's a child in Kenya, or Sierra Leone, or India, or Bolivia, who you could connect with. And through Child Fund, it's possible.
Wouldn't that be sweet?
Maybe
Pick
thousands
up
of
those
miles
dates.
apart,
They got what?
still connect with each
19
other.
of those left to fill. And Urban picked up a couple.
Make things better. We connect children all around the world with what
Get
they
your
need
ass up on the
to grow
stage and
healthy,
sing.
educated, and safe. That's what Child Fund is about. Together,
30
we co-create
seconds.
support
You bring
and
Celine
sustain
back for a
connections
couple.
that lead to greater well-being for
She's
millions of
just
children who
canceled
live in
a
poverty
whole bunch.
Saw
worldwide,
that too.
Chronic illness or chronic pain now?
in their communities, in their countries.
That just puts Resorts World
Join
in a
us.
pretty sticky
Together,
situation with
we can
these
make the
Katy
world a
Perry's
better
playing.
Yeah, I know.
Two small worlds at a time. His and yours. Visit childfund.org to learn
we go.
more.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show, AM 670. I'm your host, Ron Garrett, along with my guests tonight, Tom Hillary, Neil Portnoy, Hal Savar, and the great Sam Novak. We were talking with Sam about Adele. We'll come back to that in a minute, but I want to say hello to Hal.
I can finally make my big announcement that I'll be taking over Adele's show.
Well, you're the lead singer of the House of Our band.
Yeah.
Your show is a live jukebox band.
Yep.
And we'll find out what that means in a minute.
Okay.
You're from Philadelphia, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, good. Let's see. You went to Bay State Business College. I do some research.
I was all over the place.
You got a real hoarse voice today, huh?
Yeah, it's still a good voice. It's a radio
Yeah,
voice.
it's a radio
Very
voice, all
manly,
right.
very manly.
You sing 185 songs. I think it's more than that, right?
A lot more than that.
Yeah, the last time you wrote something about yourself, it was up to 185.
I just haven't written anything in a while.
That was in 2017. It's up over 200 now.
He's up over 400,
Over
actually.
400.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you are a rock star, you say, and you're passionate about the business. You love movies. You never sleep.
It's true. All that
You
stuff
know, you
is
like
true.
video games. What's your favorite video game?
Wow. I haven't had time for a lot of video games
No?
lately because of the kids and stuff. I have a PlayStation 4 at home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like those games that it's like cinematic. It's like you're playing a movie. You know.
Okay. Well, you're an easygoing guy. You wrote that yourself. I'm reading your
Easygoing.
own press release here. And you're a fun guy with a big heart.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us why that is.
Just, I guess I haven't been beat down enough yet. No,
Give us a little story about the House of Our band and what you do, Hal. I know you're working tonight up at the up in Mount Charleston.
yeah.
So you got to get the hell out of here.
I talked to them.
You told them you
cleared
could be
it.
late?
They're good. They love me.
How long does it take you to get up there?
I mean, from here, probably like
About an hour.
45 minutes to
An
an
hour.
hour.
45 minutes.
If there's no
Yeah.
traffic,
And no snow.
no snow.
Yeah.
So you work up there, but give us a little rundown of House of R and some of the things you've done.
So I moved here in 2002, and I was only doing original music. And at the time, I met Amir Bayan, who is a founding member of Kool and the Gang, and he helped produce my first album. I was only doing original music, and kind of put a band together and started like playing my own stuff. And then some things happened, as they do, and everything kind of fell through. and I didn't know what to do because I was young and there was no plan. And I started looking at all the cover bands around town, and all of them were very similar. As they were kind of like cookie cutter, like dance bands that all wear the same color. And it was like, tonight's like blue night. Everybody wear blue, you know. And I was like, I don't know if I want that. I wanted to do something different, and I wandered into dueling pianos. And you know, as a broke 23-year-old kid, I just was enamored with the tip jar.
Now you're a broke
Now I'm a
45-year-old.
40-year-old man.
My, how we've grown.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I thought that dueling piano request thing was really cool. And I kind of adopted that and eventually started a band with Nina DiGregorio, who played violin for us. Lannis Hughes, who was the drummer for Rick James, was our drummer. And Dave King played piano and guitar and stuff like that. And we just took requests. So as people left the band, I would continue to learn songs. And now I play solo, I play with the band, wherever they want me. And also I have original music that I'm still working on and doing. A lot of stuff.
Some of the places you worked here in town.
Oh my gosh.
Name them all.
Planet Holly.
We have an hour to kill.
Because my thought process was always like, I'll take whatever, I'll just want to get in front of people. So the Palms Casino, everything from the Palms Casino to Planet Hollywood Casino, we were the house band for about a year and a half, 5 nights a week. Margaritaville, Tropicana, Westgate Hotel, Rio. There was a period of time where we were playing a lot of Caesars properties, but also we played, you know, like little Irish pubs, like McMullen's Irish Pub and the Old Dubliner at Lake Las Vegas. And I played corporate parties, you know, for like real estate companies and weddings and basically like anywhere and everywhere. I joke around, I'm like a musical superhero. I go where I'm needed.
How many members of your band are you?
It depends what people want.
Mostly you do it. You could do it by yourself, though.
Like tonight at Mount Charleston, it'll just be me with an acoustic guitar. If there's a budget,
it's not the place that burned down, is it?
No, it's the other place.
Because it's kind of cold out. If you're
luckily,
you know, next to the fireplace.
It would have been bad.
That's not there anymore.
But yeah, I've been in Vegas, you know, being a professional musician and stuff for 15 years or so, and then I did something different this past summer, which was I went on tour with my original music and brought my kids, and we shot a docu-series that we were trying to get picked up by like Netflix.
Nice.
Now you went to school in near Boston, right?
I did, yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over here to my agent from Boston, Mr. Neil Portnoy.
I'm from Worcester.
Okay.
I grew up in Worcester, and Ron was talking about Framingham High.
Yeah, it's
so you were right near Doug Flutie at Natick High.
That's right. Yeah.
So I know
Doug Flutie?
Yeah. Doug Flutie went to Natick High. Yeah. So Route 9.
Who's a naked guy?
Natick High.
Oh, Natick High.
Has Tammy ordered
you
those
perked up there,
things?
Sam. You perked right up when I said that.
I was just wondering whether Tammy had ordered those aids for the years, but never mind. Natick High, Framingham High used to play against each other in all the sports.
Right.
So you were on Route 9. You went Route 9 and Route 30.
That's right.
I know it very well.
I went to Mass Bay Community College. They kind of joking.
Are you a Red Sox fan?
Route 9 High. No, I'm from Philly, so I'm like.
Oh, you like the Philly?
I like all the horrible Philly teams. I love.
Citizens Park. I've been there.
Well, you know the Eagles play great baseball. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, but they weren't supposed to. That was the problem.
They weren't supposed.
They were a football team.
Oh, is that what it was? Is that what it was? Now, Hal, you brought your guitar.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, well, don't put it out. Bring it out yet. We're going to come back to you here and have you sing. You're going to sing live on the air with your. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I do backup?
Sure.
What do you play?
Nothing. I'm one of 4 people in Vegas that cannot carry a tune.
Just give them a
5.
triangle.
Oh, 5. Okay,
5.
5.
I can't either. Sam, can you sing?
I can.
I can play a little guitar.
I can.
A little guitar or a full size?
No, a full size little guitar. Yeah. I know my chords, but it's
big.
Yeah. Then I wake up.
So let's go backstage with Sam a little further here.
All right.
You have any information for us of something that's going to happen in Vegas real soon? No. Okay. We'll try. I'm thinking of any kind of inside information
Well, you
that you can't tell, that you can't say.
I can't say.
Well,
Okay.
Sam, that you can't say it, but if people want to follow what you're writing, how do they do
Oh,
that?
geez, just go to Vegas411.com.
Well, you've got a lot of things going here. So I'm looking at this right now on your bio. Your Vegas Uncensored had over 1 million readers.
Vegas Unfiltered.
Unfiltered, I mean.
Right.
That's a good one too. Uncensored, isn't it?
Well,
In this
Unfiltered
town,
referred to my mouth.
Vegas Unfiltered, and that's
Right.
your mouth, right? Because
Yes.
I read some of your articles today,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
and half of those you can't read on the radio. But they're all insightful and very to the point.
I want to commend you on your language here on the radio show today, because earlier when you walked in the door, no, Sam, can't say that word. No, Sam, no. Okay, I'll try to behave.
So how'd you take
here.
that the Vegas Unfiltered, and you turned that into Vegas 411?
Actually, somebody turned it in for me.
Tell us about your whole thing here.
I used to work for a website called Vegas Chatter, which was part of the
Right.
Condé Nast Travel Network.
Mm-hmm.
Big site. It was probably the biggest Vegas website at the time. And I was living in Florida, and I got contacted by the editor there to come aboard as a writer because they liked my tourist
You
perspective.
were in Fort Lauderdale?
At the time, I was living around Melbourne, Cocoa Beach.
Okay, Cocoa Beach, that's nice there.
So it was a great excuse to come out to Vegas all the time, hit the shows, hit the restaurants, go back and then write about them. And after a while, moved to Oregon and got closer to Vegas. Kept writing
What
articles.
city in Oregon did you?
Salem, the capital.
Salem.
Mm-hmm. Still have a house up there.
Have you ever been to Coos Bay?
Yes.
Is it a nice place?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's nothing aside from the politics that isn't great about Oregon.
Yeah, well, Coos Bay has a very low
What's the word?
cost of living.
So you're taking the RV up there when you and Tammy go traveling?
We're going to do it.
Do it.
I
do
knew
it.
that's why you asked the question.
I did, and we might take it right up there before that because we found out that it's a nice place and the cost of living is very low.
Go
Sam-
in the summertime because it's even in the spring it's really cool there.
Really, it's like San Francisco.
Well, I checked the weather. It's the same temperature all year round, almost from between 45 and 60.
See, that's
It's
cool.
something like that. It's
Yeah.
right on the beach.
You
or
will
on the
not
water.
get a tan.
There's
You will
no
not
beach.
get a tan.
But Sam, you're also reviewing restaurants. You're doing a lot of that stuff as well.
Yes, in fact, I was just over at Olive's over at Virgin last night, interviewing their GM.
Are you partnering with the gentleman that I met the other night in Tuscany?
The gentleman that the contract worker.
I don't know what he does.
Which one are you talking?
The
Oh, the one
accent
that.
from Australia.
Oh, the one that was my companion.
Yes.
Oh no, not partnering. We're just colleagues.
But I'm
Who's,
partnering with the writing is what I'm saying. Are you writing? Because he covers a lot of the culinary, doesn't he?
Yes, but he does that on his own. We're not affiliated in any way.
Yeah, who's your partner in this business?
I have a silent partner.
Did I find his name here? I think I did.
I hope you didn't.
Where is it?
Then I'm out of
None of
it.
his a silent partner.
Clay Bushes.
Oh, that is one of my proteges.
So what are you teaching him? How
Um,
to write, how to get around?
Actually, I don't need to teach Clay anything because Clay's more colorful than I am.
Does he work with you at?
Yes, I've got since I came aboard, I've added 2 more writers. We've got Clay Bushes, who's more outlandish with the entertainment and the dining, and then we've got Gunnar McDixie, who is like the expose columnist.
Gunnar McDixie.
Yeah, it's a pseudonym because he's a former dancer here in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was a NASCAR rider.
Good name.
Now he's a UPS driver.
We're going to take a break right now. Come back. Okay, I love these stories.
It's a great story.
We'll take a break right now. We're going to come back, and while we're on break, we're going to get Hal to open up and get his guitar out, and we'll get that ready to go. And I'll come back. We'll talk a little bit to Tom about his latest movie, which is Honey Trap. So we're going to take it out to break with the real Adele, and maybe we won't play the whole thing. And this is easy on me. Again.
It's a temperature. It could rain or not. It's either hot or cold. So wear a jacket or don't. Anyways,
What do you
Goodbye,
for
Adele.
acoustic? What do you got?
And that alone is worth more than she
Get
would.
the Sam's video of the Inside Edition.
This summer, for 9 weeks, I've never done that. I've been to Vegas with Hal.
So you looked up Clay's stuff, huh?
Yeah.
9 weeks.
Wow,
we
that's
went on
good
That's
investigation.
a lot
Why
with the
did I
kids.
do that?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was shot.
I love
Yeah.
we have it's all over the place, and that's what's great about it.
I want to find out how people can read it, where it's
Look at this
online.
thing.
Look at
Hear that thing all blinged out. That is biggest.
Can I prove a point to him that I don't play?
What's that, man? Just show it.
You know I play.
No, I don't. Well, yeah, you do?
Yeah.
You want to let him play first before you do it?
No, because I get the bad stuff out of the way right away.
You're going to sing in your own parties.
No, not gonna happen.
You want to keep selling tickets?
It's called a breed love.
Oh, I have one.
We're going to talk to
I
Tom.
recognize it from the headstock.
We're going to talk to Tom first, and then we'll come back
That's
to
fine.
you.
Learn more at samhsa.gov/support.
Extra.
That's samhsa.gov/support.
30 seconds.
Roxanne Watson is on a mission to have more people sign up as organ, eye,
Get
and
enough
tissue
room?
donors.
Cause I can move.
What drives her? Roxanne received a heart transplant made possible by an organ donor.
I decided that
How
day
many do you want me to do? Like one?
myself to signing up
Probably one.
most people in the
Annoying.
United States. That's my goal.
One song
Now
or
she's
two.
a powerful
One song
force
or
for
two.
good. What could you make possible as an organ, eye,
But
and
first,
tissue
Tom.
donor? Leave behind the gift of life. Go to
5 seconds.
organdonor.gov. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Health Resources and Services Administration.
And we're back on AM 670 KMZQ, the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host. And our executive producer and movie maker is up next to tell us about his latest movie that he's finally going to get made. And it's called Honey Pot.
Trap.
Oh,
Honey Trap.
I like the
Honey-
word pot better than trap.
That appeals to you for some reason. I won't ask
Yeah.
you why.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, Honey Trap's a perfect example of a rapid-fire movie. It's only been in development for 12 years. That's fast, actually. But the company out in the UK, Jagged Edge, did such a great job on Looks Can Kill. I said, these guys know their stuff, so I've decided I'm also going to give them the job on Honey Trap. So Honey Trap, it's pretty good. Timing is good, actually, right now, because it's about a Russian girl who's actually a violin player, but she thinks she's a super spy. She finds out that her company is being threatened with an anti-piracy software program from the Americans and decides she's going to go to the United States to the Technician and Artist Conference, the TNA conference, where she's going to find the guys who represent.
I'm going to send you to.
with all music.
You know, I'm going to send
and
you.
steal us that.
I'm going to send you to the Ukraine with that accent and see if you can help us out with Putin.
Put him on the border.
So when she gets there, she meets Christopher Ingersoll Anderson. You get the initials, right? Who's a great protector.
CIA.
You got it, man.
Took me a minute.
Yeah. It's subtle, Ron. It's subtle. That's why you watch
CIA.
sit through the movie. So her name is Inosanka. Her name means innocence, of course. You know, she's like half dressed all the time because she's too innocent to put on too many clothes. And she's convinced she's going to ingratiate herself to Christopher and make him fall madly in love with her and hand her this anti-piracy.
Well, now we don't
software
have to
program.
see the movie. Thanks, Tom.
No, yes, you have to see
Oh,
the
oh,
movie.
okay.
You didn't think it was going to give away the twist ending, did you?
No, don't do that.
But
What
that's
is it?
the theme of the movie. You got to buy the movie to find out, right?
Does Adele call in when you make? No, I'm only kidding.
No, Adele, you're doing great. Keep doing it over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Great job by Dana.
Yeah.
I'll say that again. She did a good job. Anyway.
Yep.
And what about some of your other projects? You're also an inventor. You've got a patent on a couple of things.
All 3 patents issued so far and 4 pending. Yeah, the latest one we're working on is the smoke alarm system, which instead of having the changeable battery up in the ceiling, it has it mounted in the wall, like at the height of a light switch. So it's the world's first handicapped accessible smoke alarm.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm really proud of. Working with some people to find out if this is, correct for Nevada building. If there's also a way of putting it into existing systems to modify existing systems in existing houses. I think it's really going to help a lot of people because many people die every year because their smoke alarms aren't working because they didn't change the batteries. And it's dangerous to change a battery.
Is there another movie after Honey Trap?
Well, the next one that's written ready to shoot is called Student Bodies.
Looks Can Kill, Honey Trap, Student
Bodies.
There's a theme here.
You get the idea, right?
Yeah.
The Disney knockoffs.
Yeah, Disney knockoffs.
Yeah, Minnie Mouse goes mad, that sort of
That's
thing.
right. Well, they redressed Minnie Mouse, by the way. She no
Correct.
longer can wear a dress.
No, what is
Now
she
she's in
doing
a pantsuit.
Oh, in combat boots?
Yeah, the woke crowd got to Disney and
Minnie Mouse, something like that.
And now she's wearing a blue pantsuit.
A pantsuit, and Donald Duck can still expose his rear end.
Donald Duck has no clothes on.
Well, Donald Duck's got the right idea. Show your best side.
Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. Let's turn our attention to Mr. Savar. Okay, Hal. What do you got? First of all, it's a nice guitar.
Thanks. This is the first big boy guitar that I ever bought. And then somebody got really drunk when we were playing at O'Shea's Casino in like 2011 and fell on it. And it completely broke. And then I put it away with my dreams for a long time.
With your dreams?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my daughter was going crazy during the pandemic. And we made a little fort for her in the house.
Yeah.
And my fiance ordered this crazy wallpaper. And I was putting it up on the wall. And I thought, maybe I can stick it to this old guitar and just see what it would. And now I use this guitar again.
Let's hear what it sounds like.
Okay.
What are you going to sing?
So this song's called Next Year.
Next Year.
Dry your tears, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Standing strong for you and me. It's not what we want, but what we need. Maybe next year everything is gonna change. This time be glad that nothing stays the same. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. You know too many that lost their time. You lost yourself, held down inside. Sometimes you can't hold back the pain. Don't let the world drive you insane. Maybe next year everything is gonna change. This time be glad that nothing stays the same. Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
Thank you, Hal. We're going to go to a break right now. What a great song. What's the name of it again?
Next year.
Next year. I figured that out. We're going to take a break right now.
Both were prosecutors in the Clark County District Attorney's
Matthews,
Office,
like,
each with 25 years of experience.
All right, next up, I'm going to play the cut from
That was one town away from your house.
and then we talk about how that came about.
I did
Oh,
that. My
okay.
That morning?
Yeah.
girlfriend from the
Is that interesting enough?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that interesting enough?
Sure.
I knew that.
Everybody likes the inside skin of what's going on.
I haven't played, I haven't taken me. I haven't
was a
played in so long that every time I pick up the guitar at home, I have creases in my fingers.
I mean,
You've got calluses.
permanent calluses.
Yeah, you got calluses. You've been doing it
I'll
for years.
play like
students on
3-4
journeys that
hours
will will
a night.
change the course of history.
Whenever people want to hear, I
Right
give them
now,
like a song
in
menu
a
that has like
classroom
400
somewhere in the
songs on
United
it.
States,
And
there's a
then
teacher
just they
inspiring a
throw money
future
at me and
scientist
just go at
who
it.
will make a
They're throwing money. Keep doing it, man.
Just don't take a break. Play whatever
You're dancing really big. They're throwing money.
and generating
That's my only
possibilities
way to
for a student who'll be the
to
first in
compete
their
with those
family to
girls.
graduate college. It all starts
Well, I think it's a
with
different
teachers
audience.
having challenges and creativity.
We'll reinvent
They're a different crowd.
You know what, when you're at that type of establishment, you're doing live music, good. You know what, they're into it, they have a few beverages, they're cheering you on, you're feeding off them, they're feeding off you, it works. It works.
Teach. Learn more and receive
Yeah,
free
30
support
seconds.
at teach.org.
One more. 30 seconds.
11-year-old Hazel lives in a place that's rich.
We're talking about second
30
wham.
seconds.
Second wham.
Her job is to play.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah,
Sure.
we'll go.
Oh, yeah, I'll get there.
Kids like her in the world's poorest places often given away. Child Fund works in 24 countries to make sure children like Hazel will.
This is the last break, so we take it right to the close now. And we'll have 12 minutes.
Every child is greater than the poverty
Here we
around
go.
them. Learn more at childfund.org.
And we're back on the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. I'm Ron Garrett, your host on AM 670 KMZQ. Hal, that was terrific. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Thanks for bringing your guitar around.
Well done.
Well done. I'm going to switch now to our buddy Sam. Sam, you were recently on Inside Edition on TV. I have the clip from that. Those of you on Facebook Live, watch the video screen, the computer screen on the right-hand side, right by Neil. And here is a clip from Inside Edition.
All mics are off.
Meanwhile, we're hearing reports out of Las Vegas that Adele canceled her residency, not because of COVID, but because she was unhappy with the set. Local reporters say Adele demanded an elaborate spectacle and hated what her designers built.
She was demanding that they would replace this entire array of expensive curtains with another color, different types of rhinestones, and from what I understand, that was done 3 different times, and she still wasn't satisfied.
They even built a lake on stage.
She just called it an old pond. She thought that it looked beneath her.
It could be a year before Adele's concerts are rescheduled. In the meantime, country star Keith Urban to the rescue. He's taking over for her.
All right, there you go. And you have a lot of good information. How'd that all come about?
Oh, it was strange.
Getting on TV.
I'm a writer. I write from home, and I was up until like 4 o'clock in the morning that particular day, working on things. I woke up maybe around 9, and I had all these emails from Inside Edition, which.
How'd they know to get a hold of you?
Good question. Somebody here in town who is a local cameraman for them must follow one of my pages.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been posting different things as I was hearing them, and some things that alluding to that I couldn't discuss yet. And so somehow they connected to me, and I'm waking up with my hair all over the place and puffy eyes, and haven't gotten my coffee yet, trying to squint at these emails, and then my phone's ringing, and they were wanting to discuss all this to go on the air, and. I said, well, okay, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? And they're like, oh, we need to do this right away. Can we get you on the air by 10 o'clock? And it's 9:20 in the morning.
My goodness.
So where did they shoot it? Where did you have to go?
Well, no, they ended up doing it as a Zoom shoot.
You would have never known it watching it on TV.
It looked good.
It looked very good.
I saw it, the original. I went and got the clip, but I actually saw the actual show.
Getting that situated was chaos within itself because, as you mentioned earlier, I have cats, and I normally when I do
it was a great play. I loved it on Broadway.
Oh no, terrible, no.
No. Oh, you mean real cats?
Real cats.
Well, it's like the feline 101 Dalmatians. Just go see it.
In my house, right? Yes.
How many do you have?
Yes, that's a good question.
How many?
I'm not going to answer that.
All right.
They're all special needs. I'm not a hoarder or anything like that.
But more than you.
More than the standard household.
More than normal.
Right.
We'll leave it there.
Just leave
Can you
it there.
name all their names like Ron can with his relatives from
I can
Florida?
rattle them all off, plus my deceased ones and the ones that I've...
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
you've got the urns all around as
I do.
well, right?
That is right, yes.
Okay.
So anyway...
So then what happened?
So I got in the shower, shaved, tried to do something with my hair, under-eye gel, because like I said, I was all puffy. And
Lexoderm?
No.
You don't use that?
Just the cheap stuff that I
Stuff.
stuff that I get from...
We got half a word out.
Whoa,
it's all right. Yeah, half a word.
Okay, thank you. For
half
that.
a word. It's all right.
And I set up my laptop in my office, shoot the cats out, and the lighting wasn't right because they were doing like a quick, they said, you have to go to another room. So I go to my dining room. Sun's coming in. She says, perfect. We get started. The interview is rolling. We spoke for probably 15, 20 minutes. And one of my cats hopped up on the table and started rubbing her cheek on my laptop. And I tried to reach around and toss her back down on the floor. And I think she did come around and get her face into the camera, but they just clipped that all out. So understandably, they used about 40 seconds out of a 15, 20-minute chat. But the cat was not in it. She was very angry with me the next day.
The cat, did she have something to say to you about that?
Of course, she scratched me.
Has anything come of that now? Has any leads come from your appearance on a national show?
Just hometown fame. Other than that,
Hometown
nothing.
fame.
I mean, I can't even get a free Big Mac.
You can't?
No, nothing.
Go for a double-double.
So speaking of hometown fame, the magnificent one, Neil, is having another Wham event
At Portnoy Gallery.
at Portnoy Gallery. What's happening there?
February 8th from 6:30 to 9:30. Wine, art, and music with the fabulous Joelle Rigetti,
Wow.
Joelle and the Gypsies.
Amazing.
And she'll be performing at the gallery from 7 to 9. There's a Facebook page. You can go to Eventbrite. Sign up. It's $20 to get in. Enjoy the artwork, enjoy the wine, and enjoy the incredible talent that we have in this city, one of which is Joelle Rigetti.
And you're going to be doing this every month now?
Every month, second Tuesday of every
Second
month.
Tuesday, so that's an interesting thing. Go hear some music,
Rita Lim in the third
you
month.
know, and
His
enjoy some
entertainers are
refreshments.
sure to show up.
Yep.
Oh, they do? You had a huge crowd.
The first one we did in January, we had Joey Malati and Miss Monet, and we had 80 people at the gallery. We were the only sold-out show that night.
How did Wayne Newton do on his opening night, Sam?
I actually haven't heard.
Oh.
And that means probably it was pretty low-key.
I saw some pictures on Facebook. You see anything, Neil,
I
about
didn't
Wayne?
see anything. I saw him when he was over at Bally's.
Yeah, well,
And
so did I.
Listen, it's a tremendous show. He doesn't sing anymore. He has trouble.
Well, actually, he
singing.
does.
He does, yeah.
He does.
Well, if that's what you'd like
I
to
saw
call it.
I saw the video, and he opens up with CC Ryder.
Right.
Doesn't sound as good as he used to.
Correct.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's a
It
living
doesn't
legend.
matter. This is Wayne Newton,
That's correct.
and he can sing any way he damn well pleases.
right.
What do you think about the venue they have him in now?
I haven't seen it. I know that it's not a big venue. I think it's 100 and somewhat.
It's really, really small. I was there at Flamingo last week to review Piff the Magic Dragon show, which they moved into the Donnie and Marie show, and that's where they put Wayne is in his old theater.
How big is that theater?
The Donnie Marie theater?
No, the one that Wayne's in.
Oh, it's a small cabaret. I mean, they could.
But his show is up close and personal anyway.
It is, but when you think about it, Wayne Newton's in a tiny little venue, and you've got a man wearing a Godzilla costume in the big grand Flamingo showroom. It just
with a
sign
dog.
of the time.
With a dog.
I know.
He's got the little dog with him.
How about you, Hal? Where's your next appearance other than the Mount Charleston? Did you work at the Copper Keg? Is that a little spot that you can go to?
So I've never done this yet, but this starts this Thursday, actually.
Thursday.
Where are they located?
Where is it?
Right off of, right across the street from Harley Davidson on basically like Sahara and Rainbow.
Oh.
By the Harley. Oh, okay, I know where that
And
is.
actually, I'm opening it up to other musicians that want to come and jam with me.
Is it like going to be like an open mic?
No, I'll be playing the requests, but if like, say somebody plays trumpet and they want to get up and play with me when people request the songs, like I'm opening it up to all my musician friends.
Well, that's great for, we always get, Sam, you'll agree with me, we get new talent in this city all the time.
Absolutely.
Guys, that, with the genre of what they're doing in the entertainment capital of the world, they feel like when they get here, they're going to make it big and they're going to be, entertained with you got to play
your dues.
And this might be a great opportunity for someone to say, look, I'm a trumpet player, I play violin, can I jump up for a couple
Yeah, you don't
songs?
get many call-ups for instrument players. All these open mic type of things.
All
It's always singer.
Yep.
Once in a while, you get a guy like Ken Johnson. He gets up there and he's amazing with his saxophone and so on. There's a lot of good players out there, but he's well known for that.
Well, you've got Isaac Tubbs.
Joey Malati.
Joey
There's
Malati,
a
Kevin
whole bunch of
Mullinex,
great, yes, a lot of great people that get a chance.
I have to wonder if that's where all of our tourists are going. They're discovering all these places like this and staying out of the big showrooms.
Well, they're hitting the spaghetti circuit.
The spaghetti circuit, is that what
Yes,
it's called?
Siena Italian American Club, Prosecco's, Chianti Dolce, SpaghettiOs. The list is forever.
It's my favorite.
You know,
we no longer have a spaghetti bowl here.
No.
You know, on the highways, we have it in the clubs.
In the clubs, yeah.
Smart.
That's the way it works. Tom, what do you got coming up next on your schedule?
Well, Sam's got me inspired over here for another thriller called The House of Cats. Subtitled otherwise The Cat House.
I hope it's going to be 3D. 3D House of Cats.
44D, whichever way you want.
Okay.
Tom, this is the radio show here, you know.
It is indeed.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
talking about movies.
Okay, movies. That's right. Okay, that's okay. So Neil.
Yes.
What's going on with Frank, Sammy, and Dean? I understand they have a new home.
The new home of Frank, Sammy, and Dean is Portnoy Gallery.
That's right.
We have expanded to 3,200 square feet now at the gallery. And a lot of the entertainers in town are on the Portnoy Wall of Honor. It's an honor to get on that wall. Sam, you're on that wall.
I am.
With muscles.
Muscles.
With muscles, yeah.
Stripped down to the bare essentials.
So we're getting ready to take the end of the show here. We're gonna a few last words.
Just check out Vegas411.com.
How do they do that?
You go online and you type in Vegas411.com.
Okay, easy enough. I'm still not computer literate yet.
You just learned.
I just learned I need hearing aids. I can't see. I need hearing aids. Al, you're going to head up to Mount Charleston now?
I'll be at Mount Charleston. My band will be over at the Stratosphere in the Remix Lounge on Valentine's Day. And we'll be around.
Thank you, Al.
We just
closing words. I've got just 30 seconds.
Listen, I draw. Check out PortnoyGallery.com. Stop by Portnoy Gallery, 1537 West Oakey, and view the artwork on the walls.
Thank you, Sam Novak. Thank you, Hal Savar. Thank you, Neil Portnoy. And again, thank you, Tom Hillary.
Support your local artists.
That's right. And make movies in Vegas. Thank you all for listening to the Las Vegas Rocks radio show. Our mission is to promote, motivate, and support local entertainers and all things Vegas. Thank you to my guests and to our audience for making us the most watched live entertainment radio show in Las Vegas. And as always, a tip of the hat to Las Vegas Entertainment Ambassador, the late Tony Sacca. Tony said Las Vegas rocks, and he was right. Las Vegas rocks and always will. I'm Ron Garrett. Thank you, and good night.
Everyone's off.
You're on the show, yeah?
Where was that?
Where was Tony's show? Was it at Westgate at all?
Tony's show was at Bally's with Wayne Newton and the Bronx Wanderers. Hey, everybody. That's the end of the show. Thank you for watching. I got a lot of watchers, viewers tonight. I can see. We appreciate it. There's Sam again. Hello, Sam, and everybody else.
I was hosting.
Thank you. That's it for the Las Vegas Rocks radio show for this week. We'll see you next Saturday at 5 p.m. local time.